My name is Duane Hafley.
And I am Neil Lemaire.
Neil is the head volleyball coach for the girls at South Glens Falls, and so he's been working there for 4 years or so. But I grew up in St. Louis and Missouri, and Neil was there for a while and working and was transferred back to this area. And I came back with him, but I also, one of the main reasons too is I was diagnosed with having hepatitis C plus a lot of other complications from that. So I came back here and he was helping care for me and all this stuff and being real nice, but also working full time and then also coaching up here. And we live in Albany because he works at the airport, so it's an hour drive for him up here every day and back, so 2 hours on the road. And so I was at home all the time, which is fine, but because with the medication and sleeping, and I sleep a lot and don't do much, but I do have a lot of doctor's appointments and that kind of thing. So the marathon dance will benefit me by allowing me to repay some of my old debts that I incurred, because after I was diagnosed with this hepatitis C, which actually I got when I was in high school from a transfusion and didn't know it for 30 years or so, and then found out about it accidentally through an insurance, blood test or whatever, and then I was treated and said I was cured, and then I really wasn't. So it came back and I was in much worse shape then, and so I moving up to Albany, I had to, I need to go to doctor's appointments all the time. I mean, it's spread out a little bit now, but it was just 4 or 5 a week for 2 years, and now it's maybe once a week or so. So that will help me, and transportation-wise, whatever I need that. I would like to have some flexibility, because I have one car and Neil uses it most of the time.
Well, Duane lost his car, his home, his job when he got sick in St. Louis. So it was a matter of 2 weeks, and then they told him after 14 or 16 years at a job that he was no longer needed. So when you're sick and you get that dumped on you, as much, you feel like you don't have anywhere to go or anything to do. So when we moved to New York, and he was actually just lost his home, he lost his car, and lost all his bank account, because you got to try to survive with no job. So that will help him benefit. The dance will help him regain his pride, his dignity, to bring him back to where he needs to be.
I'm familiar with it, yeah, because of being around the kids for the last few years. I try to attend as many volleyball games as possible, but and every weekend there's a tournament too, so I go to those a lot as well. But I'm aware of the marathon dance, so, and I think it's great. I really, really appreciate it. I was surprised to hear that I've been awarded some help from you, and I'm really thankful, so thank you.
And I would just like to say thank you to the community for accepting him as one of the Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs!